This is Justice. Welcome to another Destiny gameplay commentary. Destiny's at this point where a lot of us have played through pretty much every story mission, and now we're just doing quests, Crucible, and tons of heroic strikes because we're out here grinding. Well, we're grinding. We're literally grinding. The grindiness isn't as bad as Season 1 or Year 1. The grindiness is much more balanced this time around, and there's a lot more to do with what you're interested in. You want to get better loot, you want to get better armor, you want to get better weapons, then you might want to be doing heroic strikes. If you want to level up your things pretty easily through XP, then you're probably going to want to use the bounties that you get from the daily bounties tracker. If you want to get Crucible specific rewards, then play the heck out of Crucible and so on. If you want legendary marks, play the daily and weekly story missions and heroic strikes and so on, and the Nightfall strike. So in general, it's a whole lot of, well, grinding, but the grinding isn't nearly as bad as Season 1. I definitely think the grinding this time around is a lot more reasonable. It makes a lot more sense, and even though there are a few missions here and there that I think are completely ridiculous, for example, the Hadium Flakes to get the sword, I thought that was absurd. I thought that was incredibly long. There was no real trick to it. You literally had to run around the Dreadnought for what felt like 2 hours. I mean, if I combine my entire time doing it, what felt like 2 hours to get 25 Hadium Flakes. And the only way to get a Hadium Flake is by finding a chest, and a chest will give you 1 Hadium Flake. So you have to find 25 chests. As you can imagine, this will take a very, very long time. Therefore, part of the grinding with Destiny the Taken King DLC is patience. It's patience to get what you want, patience to get things that might buff you, patience to get things that you might not need but can be broken down into armor materials, legendary marks, and so on and so forth. But the nice thing about this game is it definitely rewards your patience, it definitely rewards your dedication. The more you play, the more you get. It's not like Season 1 where the RNG is so bad that you basically can play for hours and get nothing. No, you play this game for literally 2 hours a day and you'll have at least a bit of loot, you'll have something to level up, you'll have something to work towards, and even then, you can just play the daily bounties and daily quests and just get some basic stuff out of it. So really, the satisfaction of Destiny is stronger than ever before. It's not perfect. In fact, I think there's a lot of things about it that I genuinely think are kind of bad, but in general, I think it's not as horrifically frustrating as it was in Year 1, where you can grind forever and get absolutely nothing. In regards to this gameplay you're seeing right here, I'm playing Rift. This is once again another one of my daily gameplay sessions. In this particular gameplay, it's super one-sided, but that's because I've noticed that the team that focuses more on the objective gets more points overall, and that means a better landslide victory. Look at those lag rounds right there. He curved the bullet around the corner. What is this, wanted? No, but in general, it can still be one-sided. Like, this match is hella one-sided, and I'm actually on the winning team for once, which is nice. But I wanted to just, put this gameplay out there regardless, to talk over it. The grindiness isn't frustrating. Destiny for me, and I saw this from day one, Destiny for me is a game that you go on to chill, maybe put on some music, talk to some friends, put on a podcast, and just get stuff done. That may seem like work to some people, but this game is so easy and brainless, and that's not a bad thing. It's so easily and brainless that it doesn't take much thought, it doesn't take much concentration when you're just out there grinding, right? When you're actually trying to complete something like a heroic strike that you've never done before, you're not particularly well versed at, a Nightfall strike, which obviously is going to take a lot and a lot of teamwork, or you're trying to complete a raid, it's going to take a lot of teamwork as well. So Destiny balances two things very well. It balances the easy, laid-back grindiness with the actual dedication to completing difficult challenges. And the thing about